What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Creed 2. Let's rock this. Wow, I admit, I had my concerns about this sequel, about the whole sins of the fathers plot and the past catching up to you situation, but man, it all comes together nicely in Creed 2. This is a strong and powerful sequel. Michael B. Jordan is back and better than ever before. Sylvester Stallone is on top of his game as basically Creed's Yoda or voice of reason / trainer. And the drama about what the fighters are fighting for is pretty well structured and well developed without drawing it out longer than necessary. Although the tone is a bit darker than the previous film, Creed 2 is a solid follow-up in this entire Rocky franchise. In Creed 2, things are going well for Adonis Creed. He's the champion of the world, about to marry the love of his life. That is, until an opponent with ties to his family's past challenges him to a battle in the ring. That opponent is the son of Ivan Drago, who essentially killed Adonis's dad, Apollo, decades ago in a boxing match. Facing that anger while juggling being a new dad, Adonis will have to discover if it's all worth it for him to do this insurmountable fight. Rocky and Adonis will have to confront their shared legacy while learning the harsh truth that no matter where you go, you can't escape your history. It's scripted by Joel Taylor and by Sylvester Stallone, and I'd like to believe that much of the heart-to-heart talk between the characters is thanks to Sylvester Stallone, mainly because the man has always been so good at coming up with fiery motivational speeches. That's part of why I love the Rocky franchise. Just hearing Rocky Balboa share his words of wisdom, like that one about the stuff in the basement in 2006 Rocky Balboa movie. Hearing those words just makes you feel inspired again. In Creed 2, Rocky continues to live alone, and for whatever reason, is insecure about contacting his grown son who lives a distance away. Rocky still occasionally visits Adrian's gravesite, giving us moments that tug at our heartstrings. And it's fascinating when you think about it because Sylvester Stallone is one of the richest movie stars in Hollywood. And yet, when he is in his Rocky mode, he's back to being that working class folk like you and me, clocking 9 to 5 day in and day out. Just an old, tired guy next door who still uses landline to make his calls. I don't know how Stallone does it, but he always manages to reconnect with how he was before the fame and fortune, like a man who never forgets his humble beginning. Creed 2 brings the next progression of dilemma for Adonis and his girl Bianca, and that is being new parents. And on top of that, being parents to a child whom they fear would inherit the mother's hearing condition. The drama for these two characters is so sweet and grounded and relatable, and it speaks to their worries. And both Michael B. Jordan and Tessa Thompson give real, sweet, genuine, emotional performances, which I really like because they seem to be just like any other couple facing similar thing instead of this world champion and this pop star figuring things out. Now, I totally understand that the film does not want Victor Drago to be some kind of a one-dimensional comic book villain. So the script also gives him and his father a reason why they're doing this. It may be a bit paper thin, and Dolph Lundgren is relegated or reduced to just Russian one-liners here and there. That said, I do appreciate whatever little motivation that they give, because if the goal is to humanize them and make us see where they're coming from, and maybe for us to empathize a bit, then it's mission accomplished. Which is great, because now you have two well-thought-out characters duking it out in the ring. Of course, I can't end this review without mentioning my #1 top favorite about this Rocky franchise, including Creed movies, and that is the training montage. All these training montages, including the ones in the previous films, have been effective in making you want to work out. This one, in this new film, is no different. My God, Michael B. Jordan will put you to shame and force you to go to the gym. This time around, the training is twice as brutal, twice as greedy, twice more creative, twice more improvised. You would not believe the tough regimen that Adonis goes through, which is a testament to Michael B. Jordan's impressive commitment. By the way, the guy who plays Victor Drago, Florian Munteanu, I hope I pronounced that last name correctly. Man, that dude is a beast! He looks like he's built out of a lab or something. What an enormously intimidating specimen. But of course, all these Rocky movies, including Creed 2, are always more than just about the boxing. It's more than just about what happens in the ring. And director Steven Caple Jr. gets that. Taking on the mantle from Ryan Coogler, who did a fantastic job with the first Creed, must come with some kind of pressure. But Steven Caple Jr. proves that not only does he understand how to stage sequences that make you, the audiences, feel like you're also getting punched in the face, and these are some of the most well-edited on-screen fights I've ever seen. Now, whether or not the choreography is technically accurate to boxing, that can always be argued. But the point is, Steven Caple Jr. also understands that for those sequences to successfully work, it is imperative that he puts what the characters have to lose out there in the forefront. And that results in Creed 2 successfully continuing the legacy of this franchise. This film has that powerful human connection, it has heart, it has struggle, and it has triumph. Just an awesome sequel through and through. So that's it, that's my review of Creed 2. Share your thoughts in the comment section below and share this video with all your friends on the YouTubeverse. And as always, subscribe to my channel and ring the bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. Hey, if you like this review and you want me to make more, please contribute monthly to help support this channel at Ramascreen Patreon page. Become my patrons today at patreon.com/Ramascreen. Let's rock this.